A young mage named Reyen ventures out into the world for the first time, cursed to never sleep again, and upon learning that something sinister is eating other people's dreams, she vows to help them by entering their dreamlands. Welcome to 1000 Sleepless Tales. Hopefully by playing this game or watching this video doesn't cause you 1000 sleepless nights. New game. Many years ago, there was a young girl living happily with her family in the lonely woods outside the main kingdom. Despite her loneliness, she was happy and kind to anything she encountered, and everything lightened in her presence. An innocent and brilliant child with an ambition to free herself from the lonely woods and become someone everything can admire. Someone everything can admire? Okay. However, those aspirations collapsed as she fell victim to an unknown malicious spirit, jealous of the young girl. It took the form of a dead crow lying in her drawers, and as the young girl opened it, the spirit emerged and whispered in her ear, "I shall take you away from a land of dreams, for this punishment for your evil lies and schemes. A disgrace to your ancestors' wishes and screams." Unaware of the deed she had done, the young girl became ill and slept for 7 days. When she woke, she could no longer feel any appreciation for life, nor feel what it meant to truly live again. She couldn't sleep nor dream ever again. A part of her soul forever gone. Without a sense of purpose, she walked the land alone and forgotten. You'll be able to find a link to where you'll be able to download this game for yourselves in the description of this video. What kind of story is that? Now, Chester, that's all I can think of for tonight. Why'd you give it a sad ending? Because not all stories need a happy ending. I like happy endings. Make it happy. I want to dream happy dreams. What do you think, my dear? I like it. No, you don't. Quit lying to yourself, because in these horror games there's only happy endings and happy outcomes and happy events, etc. I don't think Reyen likes it. Okay, fine, I'll change the ending. But the young girl wasn't alone on her journeys, as 2 young spirits joined her. Together, they traveled to different areas, experienced many beautiful things, and made friends along the way, and they lived happily ever after. Nothing will ever separate them, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. Aw, that's a better ending. I like that ending better. Me too. I'm satisfied. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Or you can leave. God damn it, Chester. Chester! Begone, foul rabbit, and leave me to solitude's rest. Oh, I'll have to go to sleep. Really, I have business to do in the morning. Okay, I'll continue reading books. That's a good girl, Lacey. Make sure to keep an eye on her. I will. What do we do in our sleep? If we can get to sleep, that is. Now then, Reyen, since we have all the night to spare, let's have some fun. Or maybe we can just study and read all night. Whatever is up to you. Whatever is up to me. Keyboard controls. Walk with the arrow keys. Run is to hold shift. Interact with things everywhere around you would be Enter or Z, and go to the menu, or cancel is Escape or X. We don't need S since we're using keyboard. We're not going to use touch controls with our mouse. Important, you can save your game at any time in the menu. Please go ahead and save once to try it out, and also so that we may auto-save the game at certain points for you in case you forget. What books are you going to read this time? We should go to the library and find at least a few different ones to pick from. Well, we are going to see first and who are all the other ones here. Reyen has at least 3 invisible doppelgangers of themselves. Oh dearie me. Bear there. What do you want to do, Reyen? I want to explore and advance through the game. Meow, meow. Gesture the cheeky cat. Although this one does not eat lasagna. You know which cat I'm going on about, right? There we go. Monster in the closet's the boogeyman. Oh, that literally was a... Damn it. There literally was a monster in the closet, for goodness sakes. Do I want to turn? I absolute autosave. And this one doesn't have a monster in the closet. Maybe there's a 1 in 1 million chance where, well, there wouldn't be a monster in the closet, but an angel instead. Mom doesn't like me digging through a wardrobe at night. Wait, there's a... What? Oh, we can't go to her room, that's probably why. We cannot dig around and see what kind of dirty secrets Mom has, do we now? Alright, let's just go and explore around the house. I'm sure everybody else will be thoroughly delighted. 2nd floor library. Nothing here, nothing there. What about this book here? Grim Adventures. A children's book depicting of 2 main characters, Hug and Mun. Hug and Mun have a boss named the Grim Reaper, who was ill to do his job. Instead, the Plague Doctor took control and asked of Hug and Mun to collect souls for him. Hug and Mun humbly accepted and the 2 adventure of collecting souls for the Plague Doctor. I remember reading this a long time ago. Lacey, you weren't here, but Father would read this to me when I was a lot younger. What happened to your father? He left one day and never came back. Aw, maybe we'll find him again? We may never know. So also sounds like an alternate version of Grimm's Hollow. The volcanic curse. In the beginning, there were 3 girls born, let's say born, not that word, on a volcanic island. They were blessed by the goddess to be given life. As they grew, 2 of the girls became close to each other, isolating the 3rd one. What did the 3rd one do exactly? They started beating on the 3rd until she became paranoid and helpless. After tireless bullying, the 3rd killed both out of a fit of rage and yelled at the skies her demonic screams. The island became a volcano. An isolated place where no one dared to venture many years later. There is a legend that whoever comes across the volcanic island will be cursed to kill their family and their generations to come. Well, they wouldn't have any generations to come because they'd all be dead. This story is sad. Why do the sisters have to bully their other sister? Maybe they don't like her? It's obvious, but I wonder why. People have different intentions, okay? Robots with a heart. A scientist creates a humanoid robot to raise as a child. This robot doesn't understand the meaning of life, nor what it means to have a heart. It enjoyed the days alongside its parent until the parent died of old age under a willow tree. It was the day the robot felt emotions and cried out into the sky for its parents. Overwhelmed by emotions, it shut down under the willow tree. Poor robot. And the book suddenly broke. What was that? We should investigate. It sounds like it came from downstairs somewhere. But there is this. Legend of Gene Jackals. In a kingdom far, far away, there lived Gene Jackals, the kingdom's most popular advisor to the king. Many people revered him as the saint because all his deeds were done for the people and the king. To Gene Jackals, his loyalty to the king was everything, and with the king, he could accomplish a world without pain and suffering. Don't you mean a world? No one would ever expect the death of a saint. until a war broke out against a radical group calling for a cancel system, and Sardine Jackals was poisoned to death by the enemy. At the end of the story, the corrupted council was established and the corruption will continue with their children. So the children will only know corruption. Do you think this cycle of hate will ever end? No, I don't think so. I hope there will be another St. Jean Jackals that will save everyone from this corrupted council. That's what you call the second universe, where everything will just begin again. Dragonic planet. According to a constellation mage of something royalty, it's said that a planet far away from our galaxy isn't a planet but a planet-sized dragon. This dragon was sealed away by the gods after a war and life formed on its back. There lived many races in disharmony. Eventually there is to be a dragon's awakening that will lead to mass desolation. Now, where would a constellation mage find all the time to discover another planet in a faraway galaxy? Discoveries? That is not worth it. At least it gives an idea that we're not alone in the universe. Yeah, but at what cost? Flower evermore. Many thousands of sleepless nights. Every 1,000 years, a beautiful flower will bloom on a full moon. The moments of bloom will only last but a minute. Those who manage to pluck the flower during the peak of a full bloom, the flower will crystallize and retain its shape forever. If the flower is kept, it will grant the person a prosperous life. Losing this flower as well will give you a disastrous life. The flower's entire existence brings great calamity, and to erase its existence, you must bury it and have a vampire pray to it. But why specifically a vampire? Did you do this? What are you talking about? No, I did not. I think so. What a waste of a book. But at least you have a creative mind. If you say so. Any other funny stories to read within this library? Or do we have ourselves a conclusive outcome and we can move on? There we go. We can actually move on. It sounds like noise is coming from the entrance lounge. How do you know where exactly this sort of stuff is coming from? Reyen, let's hide behind the piano. No. Intruder 1, Bartley. There is that witch's daughter. Oh. Well, thanks. Yeah, you... What's with the sad emojis? I did died. Right, there's that. What about if we go to the right side? I can't go here. What do you mean you can't go there yet? How dare you disobey my commands of controlling you as a character? Fine, I'll hide behind the goddamn piano. What's wrong with you people? Keep it quiet. The witch's house is hard to brute force without making noise. These are like default textures of RPG Maker engines. Doesn't matter, we'll die today. I know your frustrations, but we must calm down. We can't make a mistake, especially since we're this close. Everyone's firearms ready? Yes. You look like a witch yourself. The second character. Yes. Fine. But why on earth are we behind a piano? Surely her hat will give her knowledge, and it'll discover our whereabouts. Who are those people? We must warn Mom and Jester. Let's see, stealth section. Avoid getting caught. You have 3 minutes to find Skillher. Well, oh dearie me. It seems we're gonna have to go on a stealth mission then. Oh, what the hell? She is right there. I can't go here yet. Well, I don't know what to do then. I understand that. And what is the sensitivity of said individuals? Mum keeps her study locked when she isn't using it, and being still does cost us time. Oh, hi there. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna move anywhere? It's fine. I will proceed as normal. What's with this shiny book here, actually? Oh, I've already read that. I've read that already. Where do we go now? Oh, I thought that's where we go. Maybe not. I don't remember going this way beforehand. Well, here's the living room. Well, hi. You know very well that you can't catch me. What? Oh. Where are you going, little one? Well, isn't that the daughter of the cursed horror, Vivian? Did you find our target? No, she has got to be here somewhere. Damn it! But I found this thing. Hey, mind your own business, I was trying to sleep. Oh dear. Hey! Gesture! What are you two doing here? We got cornered trying to find Mom. We may not find that witch, but at least we got something else. This brat of hers. We can give her back to the pitmaster. Nah, he said no survivor, so she dies. No, he said only Shkahara dies. That girl isn't Shkahara. I don't see the difference. She looks like a mini Shkahara. Go ahead. Better than having a spawn of a witch walking around. Well, I think that was a game over. No, that was not game over. Mom! Something happened to him then. Who are you to trespass on the Alice household? Give me the red bullet. Mom! How dare you hit me? An Alistair? Huh? That's a magic blocker bullet. You can't use your magic anymore. Why you? Partly ain't her. This ain't your terror, Scalera. Nice doing business with you. We'll take everything else in your household as compensation. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. Reyen, sweetie, when I say go, I want you to run and get out of the house. Gesture, Lacey, take care of Reyen for me, and never separate from her. Surely, I'll reunite with you again. But Mom, I don't want to leave you. Now is not the time for pleas or suggestions. You need to leave this place at once. I'm going to set the house ablaze. What a mad parent, that bullet should have worked. I'm Shkahara Alistair. I'm the strongest witch in Malowedge, and a mere bullet crafted by your hands means nothing to me. Reyen, run! Gesture, Reyen, come on! We're gonna run then. Gesture? Gesture! Oh, we're just gonna run then. Mom, you heard the woman, Reyen. We must go. Fine, we'll go, but I'm not happy about it. I don't want to leave Mom. Oh, we can go. We can go up the house. Oh dear, we found one of these kind of glitches where we find an obstacle on the wall, and then we can ride that obstacle, but we can't go to the roof. But that's fine. Yeah, I don't think the developers expect you to return back to where you came from. At the very least. Right. Yeah, you can go up the walls anytime there isn't something blocking the wall itself. Some path ability thing going on there. Right, they boarded this up. We can't go back into a burning mansion. You just watch me. You just watch me go back into this burning mansion. Fine, we'll have to go, but I don't wanna. I don't want to leave Mom alone with those three villains. Whoever's the villains anyways, and why can we walk through the screen? Right, we're gonna have to get out of here then. Forest maze. What in the world is this place? Looks like a maze. I guess we just need to follow all of the paths until we find a way out. We need to be careful, Reyen. We need to be very, 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 very careful indeed. It seems that those storybook tales were not entirely fictional after all. Well, most of them anyways are fictional, but I think something about meeting a dark magic of what the hell was is something true, and I think our mother was it. Or the mother of this game, not my own personal mother. She is neither a witch nor a heathen. She is a lovely, lovely, lovely individual that I owe my entire life to. Right, there is a path there, but it's not the one that allows us to go into another map that is within the game files. So let's see what other paths these allow us to go on to. Is this the one? Ah, tired, Reyen? Yeah, let's rest here. What, without a tent or anything like that? Reyen sat under the willow tree and shut her eyes. She was unable to fall asleep, but closed her eyes as her body went limp. Cheshire took a cat nap while Lacey snuggled beside him. Reyen had her living toys clutched in her hands. A man noticed Reyen sitting at a tree. Why is this little girl sitting out in the cold? Hey, you don't even know if I'm immune to the cold or not, you know. I will take her to the nearby cabin. Aralik. Ugh. Looks like you finally came to. Don't push yourself too hard and get plenty of rest. Now then, I'm going to explore around. Something feels off. You don't say. Hey, Reyen, talk! Reyen, are you okay? Can you move now? Can you talk? I can. Don't do that again. Yeah. Don't do what again? But seriously, where did that White Reaper go? I do not have a single bit of clue, but let us go around and see what we can do with our surroundings. You're asleep while playing with fire. That is a very, very dangerous move to do, yeah. Mistress, hello, you're also asleep. Excuse me? Shouldn't you be resting? Nah, she'll be fine. That won't do. Reyen's mana levels are dangerously low and faint. Everyone has a set amount of mana, but those who are dangerously low are equivalent to dying and corpses. Reyen, even if you are an immortal living corpse, I'm surprised you can even cast a spell. I don't understand how, and on top of that, it's my spell, you cast it. What? Your spell is a modified healing spell. It's a lot quicker and more effective than the advanced healing spells taught in academics. It requires sharper... Okay, I get that, but has a lower mana consumption cost, but my question is, how do you know it? I don't know. We can figure this out later, but more importantly, this woman on the bed is a major problem. How is she a major problem? What, is she dead? No, she's transitioning into something far worse before dying. Transitioning? Into what? A blank. And what is a blank? Something that is without code. Earlier you said this woman is in a transitioning state. If she's transitioning, that means there's a chance to stop it, right? And how would you suppose to stop that? Wave them up, duh. We pour ice cold water onto them. I'm sorry to say, that's not possible since the spell casted by the Dream Demon prevents them from waking up. Then how are we supposed to wake her up? We're meant to go inside her dream. You can't, but you can wake her up in her dream. That's what I thought. We need to enter the dream. Like this? Ah yes, go inside the dream. Dreamy meadow. It seems we have the powers to go inside the dream itself. And here we is. Where are we? No way, you're a dream mage? Does that mean... That all makes sense. You could call me Uncle Al. Sure. Reyen, this dude is weird. You don't say. He's a little bit skeptical, but we'll be friends for now. Howdy, hi. And you? It's just me and my brother. I'm really happy whenever he's around. Is this literally all the dream that it offers? I didn't even see that. A dream mage are a specialized group of individuals with abilities to traverse in others' dreams. They can also communicate via a mental dimension. This place is called a dream world, and even though our bodies aren't physical here, we can still get hurt in this world. It will not hurt physically, but it will hurt mentally. How do you hurt mentally? I can't explain it, but it's like seeing your ex dating someone else shortly after a breakup and your feet are stabbed in the stomach. That's awfully specific, but it needs to be awfully specific in a way. Oh, what's a dream mage? What do we do here? You must break the dream sequence and reach the deeper layers. All of this happiness and vividness is all fake. It's an illusion cast by the dream demon as they eat their victims' dreams. When you reach the final layer, the true person shall appear. To break this first layer of the illusion, you must destroy what's fake. There should be something around here to destroy a piece of illusion. But everything looks so real. It's okay, after all, it's still a dream. Exactly, tell me more about dream mages. There's only 3 dream mages, well 4 in existence. There used to be a lot of us, but I don't want to talk about it. There's a max exile. Just 4? Where did everyone else go? Or where did they go? Reyen, how do you know how to use this ability? I'm not sure, I simply did it. Instinct. Must be my brother. Well, something is off within this dream world. Something has to be amiss here. An object of sorts. It's definitely not about these 2, that's for certain. I need a hint. Try checking some of the bushes. What about these bushes? What about... ouchie, a thorn bush that looks like a monster. Oh. Why does everything around here want to kill us, for goodness sakes? I do not know, but... whatever it may be. Okay, what about... You found a sword in the bushes. What is a sword doing here? We should talk to Alak about this. Or Alaric. However you want to pronounce his name. Okay, I get it. I found a sword in a bush. A sword? That might be what we need to escape. Now we have to find the illusion. Reyen, I have an idea. Head over to the brother. Oh, the brother might be the illusion? You sure about that one? Take this illusion. And there we go. Hey, you found the illusion. Did we actually kill someone? No, it's remnants of a memory. They're not real. Great, now we can leave this place. You say that you're happy that he's around, but he's no longer there. This is a cabin, but bigger, but also a little bit distorted. Gesture Lacey, stay with Reyen for a minute. I need to check something. I'm glad that man isn't your father. Who needs a child alone in a suspicious dark cabin? Anyway, we should look around this cabin. Yeah, this cabin is definitely distorted, like if we are actually within a dream. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Oh gosh, this is going to be a bloody interact with everything scavenger hunt sort of thing. Where we need to press on every single thing to find that one inconspicuous thing that has different dialogue within it. Something has to be of a mess here. Not a drop of anything left in the house. No water or anything like that. We are within a dream after all. Only indecipherable bits and pieces that can still be made out. I'm losing my words. I'm within a dream. I'm within a video. Alright, this is really suspicious. Nope. Oh, maybe the mirror actually. Nothing of interest. But the mirror could be something. Oh. Yep, the mirror's definitely something. Hello? Who are you? I'm you, the one you left behind. I am only me, and you are nothing. Left behind? Of course, you don't remember me. You're blank. Cursed by that dream demon, I'm the real you. The life you left behind. Why'd you cut your hair? You used to have beautiful long hair like mine. Mom would comment how pretty it is, like hers. Leave me alone. Why should I? You're only a hollow shell of me. Now be a kind girl and give me back my life. No, you're going to give me back my life. No. Why not? Do you think you have the luxury of living life without me? Is that what you want? What about me? Our happy family split because you became like this. It's all your fault. Give me back my life. I want it back. Give me back my life. Give me my life back. You're nothing. You know very well I could just simply leave. Please, Reyen, don't leave me like this. Stop talking. Exactly. Oh, we're going to throw that at the mirror and break it. Reyen, you finally came to. You are stuck in a trance suddenly. Are you okay? I am. Good. You broke the mirror which revealed an entrance. Should we go inside? Absolutely. But what about our... Oh. I was going to wait for our friend. A castle? Creepy. Very, very creepy indeed. Another mirror there. Poison and not fish. Why does everything do that to me? There's just too many of these instances. Like 1 or 2 is fine, but I think that's like the 4th or 5th we've encountered so far of these random death traps. Like, they're funny, but they're not really there to have any kind of purpose. Alright, the door's locked. There must be some way to unlock it. Like this? It sounds like you unlocked something. You open the door. Absolutely. And we have a sword. Nope, you found a key. We should try it on that gate in the center. Really now? The more we move up and down and the screen becomes distorted. You open the door. And anything here? Aside something that might kill me. I wonder if there's some kind of little Easter egg that happens when you find all of the death scenes. All the possible ways of dying within the game. That would be very, very unfunny. I'm kidding. Right, this here? Well, we teleported here nonetheless. What will this sword do? Maybe we kill her, then she'll wake up. I don't like the sound of that. It's only a dream, exactly. Stop! You are violating the law. What do you think you're doing? Killing this woman so she can wake up? This is all a dream, right? It's not like it would kill her in the real world. When I said destroy illusions, I don't mean to destroy anything willy-nilly. This person's real like us. This is her metaphysical body in her dream world. If you kill her, you'll further damage her mental state in the real world. I don't understand. How do we bring her back? I'll show you. Your name is Kai, Daughter. According to this dream world, you and your brother were orphans after your parents died. As you two grew and later became enlisted in the Royal Knights, then war broke out with a neighboring kingdom. As a result, your brother died protecting you. Distraught from his death, you left the Royal Knights and lived in that isolated cabin ever since. However, the guilt from your brother's death continued eating you. And to cope, you lived like him on certain days and yourself every other day. But you couldn't live that anymore and tried to take your life several times, so a double life source. Please, no more. I don't want to hear it. You don't know how hard it is to live like this. I do, being alone, always running, fearing people would kill me. Even I lost contact with 2 brothers. Even I had thoughts of how I should have died in a war a long time ago. Being a wanted fugitive. You have the luxury of living freely. I don't. Even if I was living freely, this life isn't worth it. Everything has no meaning anymore. I understand your pain. But to live freely is to know some things you are beyond your control. You can control your attitude towards things, but in the end, you either let things control you or you control yourself. You can never forget the painful memories, but at least you can recognize something existed and learn to live with it. That's a harsh reality. I'm sure you don't want to forget your family or become a blank slate. Sometimes words do make it through to the head. We're back at the cabin. So, what about Kay? She'll wake up soon. Does that mean we saved her? Yes. How'd you do it? A dream mage's job is to find not only hidden secrets but heal individuals from their most traumatizing events. It's a tough job with figuring out an approach to comfort them. You left us earlier. Where'd you go? I was exploring around. In a dream world, everything is built on the memories, experiences, and even mental states of the subject. However, when a dream demon meddles, they fabricate the subject's dream world to create a vivid illusion. That's why everything looks happier and fake. You have the luxury of living freely. I don't. Reyen, what are you doing? Elsewhere, even if I was living freely, this life isn't worth living. Nothing has any meaning anymore. You're only a hollow shell of me. Do you think you have the luxury of living life without me? Living freely, life with no meaning, a hollow shell. What does it mean to be alive and free? Oh, the lone doll is without her talking puppets. I couldn't help but overhear your question. The answer to that is simply this. It's something you can't experience. Oh, come on, a blank wanting to live again. That's absurd. You're only clinging to what's left of your humanity. Who are you? You've died a long time ago. You're only a shell of someone you once were. A devilish child. Everyone around you knows that you're a hollow shell. The whispering trees, we didn't even hear them talk. The doors with hidden eyes, they didn't have any eyes. The walls that listen, the walls don't have any ears. Even the beasts who always tell lies. Be wary of the rain and snow, and especially be wary of the people you think you know. Everyone is deceptive, even the ones you trust the most. That is what you want us to believe. You want us to believe that everyone is just pretending to be nice to us, only to then backstab us when we are most vulnerable. Don't trust. Reyen! Oh. Why are you running away? Stay away! Reyen! Oh. This feels like deja vu. Oh, we were meant to run away, my bad. Okay, we're meant to run away, but I'm not sure where we're meant to run to, but also, how do we know where to go and stuff like that? And the autosave appears too frequently, but also, yeah, that sort of thing. It auto-saves in the most annoying parts. Oh, autosave loaded. Okay, that's good. So we don't need to worry about going back to the original point, because the autosave allows us to hopefully be able to escape this trance. If the trees would allow us to go in between them, that would be a great start to all of this. And that's not the way. That's definitely not the way. Oh dear, so without the autosave, you'll just initially go back into the dream, but there's just no other way around here, for goodness sakes. Like, there's no area to go to? Surely there is somewhere. Somewhere where I've not been yet. Maybe this? Oh, maybe once we go down, we go to the right, possibly. I wish we were centered. Like, that's one thing that's really put me off, is that I wish we were centered on the screen and not on the right aligned. And yeah, I don't like that. Down, 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 a burning arena of whatever it may be. It's not a burning ring of fire. Just say, oh, there's, what the hell? Oh gosh, captured again. Ah, we can utilize the mechanics of the engine for our own endeavors, which is lovely. So now we can just run at our own free will and not be captured, because he is forever entangled over there, which is lovely. Don't have to worry about him catching up to us, or maybe the autosave will readjust its positioning. But also, as well, it looks like we're just going over the same area again, if I'm not mistaken. I suppose the autosaves are there to guide us so that we know that we're going on the right path, but I don't think at the same time we're making any progress. Like, we're meant to go somewhere specific to break out of this trance, this cycle. These woods feel like they're going for it. Oh, it's a creature of sorts. Oh, great. He got up to us and the creatures there. Maybe they were there to trap us. They were part of the three that tried to kill us earlier. Project credits. A big thanks to all for playing our game. And the credits roll from there. So, it's described as a horror game, but yet there's barely any elements in the game that are of any kind of horror elements. Yes, there's the sudden death screens and stuff like that, but they could just happen at any time, even if they're not a horror game aspect sort of thing. So I wouldn't particularly like. There are definitely themes of like depression, stuff like that, and suicide and violence, but the game's visuals and story doesn't really gravitate the emotional feelings of all that. It might just be because of the default aspects that were put into the game, like the default graphics of the characters. But the CGs are really cool, like the hand-drawn CGs and stuff like that. Like, that's really cool. So that, folks, is 1000 Sleepless Tales. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, by all means, download this game for yourselves, for you to try and fathom out what kind of mysteries await within this game. Like, there's definitely some good storybook assets within the game, with like the hand-drawn stuff and the tale that it tells the player. But as a story as a whole, it feels like there's a lot of distracting themes. Like, sometimes there's too many books in the game, but also too many death scenes as well. Like, 1 or 2 is definitely good, but when you have like 5 or 6 encapsulating the entire game, it's like, this joke has kind of gone on for too long. But I'm not going to criticize it any further, because it is a free game, and the only thing that it costs is time, and not time and money. So it's definitely not a bad game, but it's definitely not an upper echelon game for myself. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a sleepful night rather than 1000 sleepless nights.